Welcome back, guys. The best one here. Sorry for not posting for a while. Just hadn't gotten to the time, but today we will be doing a Lightning Collection figure comparison between the Wave 7 MMPL Green Ranger and the Green Ranger Putty 2-pack version. Onto the actual figures itself. So, as you can see, this is the Wave 7 MMPL Green Ranger. This is the Fighting Spirit Green Ranger Putty 2-pack version that was released in 2019. This released in late 2020, early 2021. So, as for accessories, I don't got all the accessories on hand that came with the Green Ranger Putty 2-pack. I got the head sculpt and the dragon dagger. So here's the dragon dagger that came with the Wave 7 version. My hands are here, and here is the version of that came with the Fighting Spirit version. As you can see, they are exactly the same dragon dagger that came with both versions. As for sword dagger, I don't have a sword dagger on me at the moment that came with the Fighting Spirit Green Ranger figure. I do have the one that came with the Wave 7 version, and they are exactly the same. As for the effect piece, they are basically this is the one that came forward with the Wave 7 version of the figure. And if I can remember right, the Green Ranger Putty 2-pack came with the same exact effect pieces, a little bit of darker green plastic. As for the hands, I know, as for a fact that these are the ones that came on the hand figure. For the Wave 7 version, I don't know, these are probably not, I don't know. They both come with this hand. I know that for sure. Which is a flute playing hand. Oh, great! I forgot which one of these dragon daggers came with the original, with the Wave 7. It just goes right in the hand like this. And most of them comes with a vest. I think he came with a karate chopping head. I don't know. As for the unmasked head sculpts, the Green Ranger Putty pack came with the terrible ponytail head sculpt. I honestly think this is a terrible face sculpt. I don't think it looks like him. And it came with both him and the White Ranger. This is the head sculpt that comes with the Wave 7 version, which is, I think, the best Tommy head sculpt so far. Based off of his evil run on Green of Evil, I think it is the best Tommy head that we got so far, and it looks like him. So now let's get on to the actual figures themselves. So we'll go over Green Ranger Putty 2-pack version right here. So the head sculpt right there. I do got paint chipped a little bit on the silver, but as for that, so you can see this is the version that we got in the Putty 2-pack. It is the Fighting Spirit one from Dino Thunder. So that it is virtually the same exact thing as the Wave 7 version right here. The same as that sculpt. One difference is on here is more so accurate. This is white around the visor with silver teeth. This is all silver. This one's actually is more accurate to the show. But other than that, this one is more accurate. It has a shinier shield. It's not really that noticeable on camera. The lightning may be bad, if not bad, but the shield is shinier on this version. This is actually the version the shield. It did come on the Drive So Jack version, but it is the same figure shield that came with the Fighting Spirit. See, the straps broke on my Fighting Spirit shield, so I took that one off. I put the Zack shield on because I turned him into a non-dragon shield figure. I took off the shield and I did something about the arms and fixed it. So that is this, but it's the same exact shield, but in the same exact color of the shield, but this is brighter. As for the holster, is white on this one. If you look in it, on this one, it is white on the inside. It's kind of hard to see. I don't know if y'all gonna really see it, but it is white on the inside of the holster. So yeah, they kind of were a little bit lazy with how they painted it, but it doesn't really matter. as for the scale and the figure, it's the same exact figure, so its scale is exactly the same. They have the same amount of points of articulation. I'm not gonna go over it. This is not a review. This is a comparison video. Let me know if you want an in-depth video review of either one of these figures. Knowing that if this one, it probably will include putty in there, or do you want to see this figure reviewed? I don't know. Again, I don't know what all of his accessories are, so you know. So they as for the morphers. This one's gold, if it will focus. It has the coin, and it has detail. And this one is silver, which is accurate to Fighting Spirit. He did have a silver morpher in the Fighting Spirit episode of Dino Thunder. But what Tommy went into, it's been a while since I watched it. But, yeah. But as for, scale, I wish you would expect to be putting him next in. As for him, I will put him in next to Jonathan the Rangers, because he is this is the original Ranger that is from Dino Thunder. So scale, they are about the same scale as any other figure in the Lightning collection. And of course, so they are basically exactly the same figure, but they are the green. I would say is a little bit lighter on the Wave 7 version of the figure. It's a little bit more, like, I would say, accurate to the show. As for another comparison, I will compare it to the SH Figuarts figure, which is of the Mighty Morphin show. I do have it in his Dragon Dagger Flute pose. So I will quickly. I'm not going to take the Dragon Dagger out of hand or anything, because I want to put this back in that pose pretty easily. So as you can see, this doesn't look too green on camera. It actually kind of looks blue in camera, but in person it does look green. So it does have the gold morpher just like this version, and so that's basically my three main Green Ranger figures. So you know, so it's that out. Now I'm going to quickly get this back into Dragon Dagger Flute pose. Okay. Oh, you know, I'll do it all there. So these are virtually the same exact figure. Some of you were wondering whether you want to go with Green Ranger Putty 2-pack version of the figure or with 7 version. It ultimately depends. He is pretty rare. And Wave 7 Green Ranger is a pretty rare figure. And the Green Ranger Putty 2-pack goes for quite a lot these days. But you know, it just depends on what you want. Do you want that's accurate to my morphin, or do you want the Fine Spirit Green Ranger version? Another thing I want to show you in the boots is the gold is very sloppily painted. I don't know if this is going to show, but it is very sloppily painted. You can see the green through the gold. I don't know if this is showing correctly. It's more like in the front of this dude. Again, I'd seen this on a video before, and I looked at my, I was like, oh, I never noticed that. I don't know if you can really see it from. I tried to show it, but it doesn't have this problem on this figure at all. But they're perfectly the same exact figure, so it depends on whatever version you really want. Because I've seen a lot of people that have customized this version to be like that one. So if you already have this one, you may not need to get this one unless if you really want that autonomy head. Is honestly the best autonomy head to be gotten so far from Lightning Collection, in my opinion. So my final verdict is that the basically the same figures, only very few differences, and I showed those differences in this video. which ones I like more. Ultimately, I like this one more because I like NPR the most, and that is the version that you see in MMPR. MMPR, my more forever, you don't know what that means. So that was the video. I just wanted to sit here and compare the two Lightning Collection Green figures now and the Best Ranger.